Okay, this part of the building process is incredibly tedious, but it's also incredibly necessary. This is the part where we're getting the top of the deck figured out in relation to that existing sliding door right there. The finished deck height is important because normally you would want the decking to sit a couple inches below the door threshold. That clearance right there, it'll help keep the rain, snow, build up, and any standing water from working its way back into the house. On this project, the existing concrete steps are going to stay in place because of budget constraints, and the client opted to just go ahead and leave them there. So that's going to leave us with very little clearance between the steps and the door threshold. Since this porch is going to be covered, the rain and snow buildup in this area will not be as big a concern as it would on an uncovered deck, but that allows us to work with the type tanks. So I'm setting the top of the framing based on the existing stair elevation so that once the decking is installed, the finished deck surface will be leveled across the porch and still stay below the sliding door threshold.
Baby, take a chance. Saddle up and dance.
Okay, right here I'm cutting into the existing patio concrete with a concrete blade on my worm drive. I'm making these cuts at the locations where all the new deck posts are going to be. The original plan was to go ahead and cut out sections of this concrete. Pretty much I was going to cut out about like a 20 by 20 area, no, maybe a 24 by 24. Remove it and then excavate down to pour in the new pier footings. I was going to do 18-inch pier footings under the post. As I got further along into this later on, I found out that the patio actually had some turn down perimeter footings on it. So I did not need to pour separate footings for each of the posts. They could go ahead and use this existing perimeter on this, which ended up saving a lot of time and effort in the long run, but it was just a pain trying to cut through all this concrete with just my worm drive saw. It's always important to keep your energy up by grabbing those all-important snacks throughout the day too. Can't forget them. And this right here is about where I started realizing that something was up with the plan. The concrete was really hard to chip away, to break away with a hammer. It wasn't really wanting to go anywhere. So from here I had to take a step back and go ahead and try to come up with a new plan of direction for this project to go forward. wraps up day one on the project. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you.